Wilson was pledging Omega Psi Phi in late February when fraternity members dropped him off at the hospital, unconscious after an alleged hazing ritual.
All right, the informant back in the building. So, as you can see, this young man from Baton Rouge did end up passing away from being hazed by his frat brothers, or soon to be his frat brothers. And it's a lot of people that don't realize that a lot of young people are looking forward to going to these colleges, leaving home from the safety of their parents and going to these colleges and joining these fraternities because the fraternity look like it's cool, it's fun, it's what's happening from the outside. But they don't understand what it takes or the risk they're taking by joining these fraternities. Just to get into the fraternity, they're asking you to do so many things that it's unspeakable, right? And this is supposed to be your brothers, a brotherhood, to where you guys are looking out for each other, safety and everything. But the things that they're making you do to get into these fraternities, aka gangs, because now fraternities are starting to look like gangs, to where you got to do something crazy just to be down. So the clip I played in the beginning was from a couple years ago, and you would think that when we see tragic stuff like this happening at college campuses and things like that, that it will slow down this type of behavior and energy when it comes to these fraternities or these sororities, right? No, because a footage just came out of about 30 guys standing in the basement, no shirt on, while they're being hazed. Or that's what it seems to be. Look at this. Now, this is crazy, right? Now, imagine one of these guys could be claustrophobic or anything, have asthma problems, anything, and these guys are in a college frat doing stuff like this, potentially not knowing if someone could just pass out and die right away, right? And this is why a lot of these things has been pre-programmed into these people's heads, because from the movie The Skulls, the coffin scene, that's how far I believe some of these guys in these fraternities will go. They'll put you in a coffin, just like in the movie, and you'll wake up somewhere else and not remember anything that happened to you. And this is classic occult behavior. This is not even just a school fraternity behavior. This is something that has been passed down for centuries to these people, but they're not professional enough to do these things to where they're not hurting each other. As you can see, it's been multiple cases of kids dying while at college trying to be down with the popular crowd and end up getting hurt, or worse, getting killed. Hazing isn't just unique to fraternities or sororities, because I believe they do the same thing to people when you get into the Marine Corps or just the Army itself. It's like they break you down mentally to build you back up. And to me, when I think about that type of tactic, it's almost like a MK Ultra situation. Why would you want to damage someone mentally just so you could recreate and reconstruct the way they're supposed to think? That's pretty deep. And the thing about these fraternities and these sororities that I always get confused about is that when you go through all these things to join these sororities or these fraternities, you would think that the brotherhood or the sisterhood would always make sure that each member is being supported, not just financially, but guided in a way to where they could be financially free or just be good financially. Because I've seen people doing good in fraternities and I've seen people doing bad. So it's almost like the fraternity itself is not even loyal to itself. It's a classism situation in there at the same time, because I feel like if someone has an older brother that's in a frat or an older sister that's in a sorority, if their sister is popular enough, best believe their sister is not going to go through the same process, or their brother is not going to go through the same process as someone that's just coming in fresh with no connections. I feel like that's how these things work. And that shows you right there, there's no loyalty. It's one hand washes the other. If you have some power and leverage somewhere, then they'll help each other in that way. But if you're just one random person that didn't figure your life out and you just want some help from one of your frat brothers, I don't think they're gonna help you at all. And I could be mistaken. Maybe that's in the urban fraternities, because we do know a lot of people in those unique and prestigious fraternities like Skull and Bones and all those other entities. They actually keep a certain level of integrity with their members. Like, some of these guys go out to be presidents, congressmen, congresswomen, and they definitely support each other. But I just feel like maybe I'm looking at the urban fraternities and sororities, because as of lately, these are the people that we're seeing dying from the urban community, whether it's alcohol poisoning or them punching each other in the chest and giving someone cardiac arrest. Like, okay, so I will take that back. Maybe it's just the urban fraternities that's just making a bad name for these frats. I honestly feel like if you ask any member of one of these organizations, not just the new ones or the ones that's been down for 4 years, 5 years, but even some of the older ones that's been down since the 90s, I don't think some of them know the origins of these fraternities or sororities. It's like you join something that you've done no research on, and we could say that about our everyday life, that it's a lot of things going on right now that we don't really know what's going on. But at the same time, for you to be hazed into a way where they said they even make you eat cat food or dog food and then throw it up, and if you throw it up, you have to finish eating that with the throw up. Like, it's just insane to me. But to not dive deep into these origins of these fraternities, what am I really joining? What is it that I'm doing, and why is this worth it to me? But a lot of people didn't even do that research. They just wanted to be down with the popular crowd. They wanted to go to the parties. They wanted to step. They wanted to be the center of attention. This is all about status. That's what sororities are. In the college scene, sororities are all about, sororities and fraternities is all about status. It's not about knowledge. It's not about passing anything down. It's just popularity. It's crazy to me. And it's crazy that people are dying over being popular or seeming to be popular. Because if this story didn't come out about the young man passing away or other stories like that, and he did survive, he wouldn't even share that he went through these things just to be a part of this sorority. And then he'll be plotting on doing the same thing that was done to him. The informant. I'm out.